Hi there, welcome back to art. So this week I am so delighted to be able to give every kid at Floodbrook a new set of markers, because those markers we got in the fall are probably getting pretty dried out and scratchy. So today I am going to show you some good ways to test out those new markers, and while you're at it you'll learn about line, shape, and color. So stay tuned and I'll show you how. So for this project, what you're going to do with your new markers, you're going to need your sketchbook, your brand new markers, a black Sharpie marker, a paintbrush, and a cup of water. So let's get started. Well, we're going to start with a new page. And what I like to do when I'm going to use Sharpies and paint is sometimes I like to insert a scrap piece of paper behind my picture so it doesn't mess up the pages underneath. And I think I'll go ahead and do that today. So what we're going to start with is a one-line design. That is so much fun to do, and it ends up making a wonderful abstract pattern. So I am just going to start at the top with my Sharpie, and I am just going to make a line. I want to make sure at some point that the line crosses over, because when the line crosses over, you see, it makes shape. So this is about line, shape, and now we're going to add color with our new markers. Now, the cool thing about markers, of course, is they're nice and bold, and you can make nice, bold pictures with them. So the other great thing about markers is you can also turn them into paint if you have a little water handy. So what we're going to do is look at our designs here, find some shapes, get out our favorite markers, and let's add some color to the shapes. What we're doing is picking out the kind of the interesting shapes that we like. We don't have to color in every shape, but the ones we like. And I am not going to color the whole thing. I'm just outlining around the edge. I might maybe go to a red next, outline around the edge. I'm using my marker a little bit on the side. And right here I want a little red outline, so I'm going to use the tip there. And maybe I will go to something that's friendly with these colors on the color wheel, so I'll pick a yellow. So that looks pretty interesting, but what makes it even more interesting is when I add just a little bit of water, and not too much. You're going to take the extra water off, go over your lines, and you have to be patient because at first it looks like it's not doing anything. But if you wait a minute, the water starts to dissolve these markers because they're water-based markers. This wouldn't have worked with the Sharpie. In fact, when I go over the black line, you notice it doesn't blend at all. It's because it's permanent. Okay? So I can just continue on this journey and adding more color. And you will notice as you do this, some of these colors are more soluble. That means they dissolve a little bit more. So let's watch and find out which ones they are. Stay tuned, and I'm going to do this in fast forward for you. So did you notice that the dark blue and the dark green were a lot more water soluble? The colors came out and spread more. You can say I'm all done, or you might go back and say, oh, you know what? I would just like to add a little color to my line to make it interesting. And this method of using the markers to turn into paint is so much fun. You can use it a lot of different ways. And if you do it on different papers, like this is on watercolor paper, it acts a little bit differently as well. So have fun, make a one-line design, fill it with color, and when you're all done, don't forget to send me a picture of your work. I can't wait to see it.